Time now for the morning rush. New Mexico's top doctor says the state's vaccine rollout is heading in the right direction. More than 30% of New Mexicans are fully vaccinated. Screes believes it's greatly reducing the number of COVID cases. The daily average is now down to just over 180 a day. Screes says that vaccinated people are less likely to be hospitalized and the death rate is almost zero.
Plans are underway now to bring students back on UNM campus this fall, and officials at the university say that they are optimistic about the reopening. While the provost sent a memo to the faculty in late February outlining a tentative plan for the in-person classes, students would also still have the option to stay online.
Albuquerque residents in need of rental assistance can now apply for help from the city. $21.6 million in federal aid is being distributed to renters who need help paying rent or utilities. Eligible households may receive up to 15 months of assistance. Go to KRQE.com for details.
More New Mexicans living in poverty are now eligible for a larger tax break. This week, the governor signed House Bill 291 into law. Well, that measure extends the working family's tax credit to taxpayers as young as 18 years old. The change also expands the low income tax rebate, allowing taxpayers to get as much as $730 back. And it also raises the income level to qualify. That's now $36,000.
And this morning we're waking up with cool temperatures, much cooler than yesterday. So as you're dropping the kids off at school and getting them ready for the school day, be sure to put them in some extra layers. It's cool in the morning, but by the afternoon we'll be in the 70s. So make sure you get those layers back by later on this afternoon.
One of the largest hospitality employers in the state is hosting a job fair. Heritage Hotels and Resorts says that they are hiring about 100 workers for their 9 properties, including the Sawmill Market. The company's job fair is Friday at Hotel Albuquerque in Old Town from 10 in the morning till 3 p.m.
1 year from now, New Mexicans with permits should be able to legally sell recreational marijuana. The state will begin processing the license applications for cannabis growers by August. By the beginning of next year, they will take the applications for those who want to sell a recreational pot. The state says that those licenses will be issued soon after. Stores can then begin selling recreational marijuana on April 1st, 2022.
UNM officials are working to turn an abandoned former sorority house on campus into a new facility for the ROTC program. The current ROTC buildings are not ADA compliant. The Board of Regents Finance and Facilities Committee signed off on a $9.5 million plan to renovate that building. It now goes to the full board for a vote.
The district attorney's office is now still deciding if charges will be filed against the man who shot and killed former MMA fighter Tyler East. State police say that East got into a fight with his girlfriend at a Los Lunas home on Monday evening. It's where he reportedly shot and then wounded her. Well, that's when another man shot him. Officials have not identified the man accused in that shooting.
Interior Secretary Deb Haaland says the Biden administration is helping tribal communities with $31 billion in federal aid. She says that money will address housing, clean water, roads, schools, and other critical needs.
Erica.
And here's a look at the Metro Threat Index. We are going to be windy this afternoon with some gusts up to around 30 to 40 miles per hour. So you may want to keep those trash bins in and tie down the lawn furniture again.
More police officers in New Mexico are getting specialized training that's to handle people who are driving while on drugs. The program funded by the state DOT will focus on all types of impairment, including drugs. Trainers say that alcohol is easy to detect, but other drugs cause a wide range of behaviors. Those who complete the program will become certified drug recognition experts.
City of Albuquerque now officially owns a Gibson Medical Center and will transform it into the multi-million-dollar Gateway Center for the homeless. This decision comes nearly 2 years after voters approved $14 million for a 24/7 homeless center. The mayor has not given a date as to when it will open. The IRS has more than $1.3 billion in unclaimed tax refunds. That money will expire if people don't claim it soon. It's owed to more than 1.3 million taxpayers, many which did not file a 2017 tax return. If you think that's you, you are required to file your taxes for that year in order to get the money.
Parents in the Metro will have more options now to get their kids out of the house this summer. All of Bernalillo County's community centers will be offering activities for kids and job opportunities for teens. Well, since the county is still in the yellow phase, officials say that they're only planning enough slots for about a third of the usual crowd. Signups will be happening today and continue through early May.
Now let's get a look at that morning drive. Here's a look at the maps. No accidents or slowdowns to report this morning. The maps are all green. And here's a look at tracker going west on I-25 at Montgomery. Our typical traffic out there, so give yourself time, but the weather is nice and clear. No weather worries.
Joel McGee, also known as a Toy Scout from the TV show Pawn Stars, is looking for vintage toys. The show continued yesterday at the Marriott. America's Toy Scout will be set up today at the Courtyard Marriott off Paseo and I-25, then head to Santa Fe for another 2-day show.
Welcome back. On this day in 1959, there was evidence that a tornado moved just north of Hobbs, just a couple miles north of the city. And the evidence was that 3 small buildings were blown down.
Time now for the 5 facts. At number 5, we start with a major comeback for Old Man Gloom this year. This year, officials are getting back to the decades-old project, which is a 10-year countdown to Zozobra's 100th birthday. The plans for this year range from a virtual event to being able to have a normal crowd. It's all depending on the public health order at the time. Well, this year's theme is the 1980s, and the burning of Zozobra is scheduled for September 3rd.
And number 4, now New Mexico is getting ready for the start of the legal market of recreational marijuana. They're doing this by launching a new website for the Cannabis Control Division. The division is expected to begin processing license applications for cannabis growers by August. By the beginning of next year, they will take applications for those who want to sell recreational marijuana and issue licenses soon after that. Stores would begin selling recreational marijuana on April 1st, 2022. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham has said that she will sign the act after signing legislation from the regular session.
And at number 3, we're expecting more wind today. Here's a look at the wind planner for you. We are going to be seeing those winds gusting up to around 30 to 40 miles per hour, especially this afternoon, coming in from the northwest.
Number 2, New Mexico's top doctor says the state is heading in the right direction when it comes to getting people vaccinated. More than 30% of New Mexicans are fully vaccinated. Grace believes it's greatly reducing the number of COVID cases. In January, there was more than 1,400 cases per day. Today, the average is just over 180 a day. That may reduce the pool of people needing a COVID test, which may lead to a rise in the test positivity rate. Grace now says there's discussion about possibly changing the gating criteria.
And at number 1, the district attorney's office is now deciding if charges will be filed against the man who shot and killed former MMA fighter Tyler East. State police say that East got into a fight with his girlfriend at a Los Lunas home on Monday evening. They say that East then shot and wounded that woman. Well, that's when another man shot East. While the 30-year-old ex-fighter has a long history of run-ins with the law. Video from last year shows him trying to outrun Bosque Farms police after missing a court date on charges of stealing from his grandfather's bank account. Officials have not yet identified the man accused of shooting Tyler East.